What's up everybody, Kier Gomes here, and welcome back. If you couldn't tell, today we are gonna do an unboxing. So, by the time you guys are watching this, hopefully I have already returned from my vacation. And I'm not sure if I'm gonna have a chance to upload this video before or during that vacation. So just in case you're seeing it for the first time, we have some mail. You can probably tell by the thumbnail and I would imagine from the title of this video, but today we're gonna be doing an unboxing for what looks like the new Black Roses Hotel deck. If you're not familiar, that deck is very special to me for a couple reasons. Number one, Black Roses is absolutely one of my favorite brands of playing cards. Number two, Daniel Schneider, the creator and designer of these decks, is one of my heroes in playing cards and in design. Also a good friend of mine. And number three, this is the first deck that has featured me on it. So there's been some decks in 2019 that had my name on it as a producer, but this is the first one that has my face on it. So I'm real excited to get into that. As well, I'm going to be doing a giveaway at the end of this video, so make sure you stick around all the way to the end to figure out how you can win a bunch of Black Roses playing cards. As well, before we get started, please do drop a like on this video and subscribe if you haven't already. Without further ado, let's roll that intro and get you guys on your way.
Let's go.
All right, looks like we got a lot to get through, so let's get into it. All right, we are gonna start here. All right, let's see. There was two boxes. I was only expecting one, so maybe I got some extra stuff. So before anybody mentions it in the comments, I know I need to fix this table. It's very wobbly at the moment. So here we go, package number one. Oh, this is heavy. All right, let's see. Looks like we got some Black Roses stickers, always handy. Two of the Black Roses casino deck. These are the black ones. They have different courts than the hotel, and they're also done in black, but these look awesome. These are a little bit more rare, so glad I got some of those. We got the Black Roses V1 reprint, so that's cool. These are actually printed with Cartamundi on Slimline. I have the original V1s. It's one of my favorite decks. And those are printed on crushed B stock, but these bad boys are on the Cartamundi Slimline finish, so not bad, pretty cool. I might keep that sealed though. We got one of the Black Roses hotel decks. Very excited for this review. All right, let's see. There we go. All right, we got our first brick of the Black Roses hotel deck. Let's see. Ooh, look at that custom brick box. That looks great. Really nice. All right, so we got, looks like one brick there. I was really excited for this deck, so definitely stoked I got a lot. All right, this looks like brick number two, which leaves me wondering what is in the other box, because I'm pretty sure this is all I ordered off Kickstarter, so awesome. Of course I wanted to buy enough, not just to have for me to use, but also for future giveaways, you know, friends and family, stuff like that. All right, so that's one box down. What's in the next one? This one's gonna be a lot easier to get open, I think, yeah. Okay, what is this? All right, so this package actually is quite a surprise because I have no idea. Okay, we got another hotel deck. Good. I literally can't have enough of those. So. All right, we got another V1 reprint. That's really cool. Another couple of casino decks. Very nice. And it looks like two more bricks of the hotel deck. That's awesome. I think what might have happened is I might have accidentally paid for 4 bricks, which is okay with me. They'll definitely go to good use. So great, even better. All right, so we are definitely gonna do a full review right now of the Black Roses hotel deck. And then I'll give you a quick look at the Black Roses casino deck and just highlight some of the differences. Let's go. Man, what a haul. I always get excited seeing that many decks of cards, but especially that many that I love so much. So let's take a look at the Black Roses hotel playing cards. All right, the tuck box is done in this beautiful Tiffany blue type mint color. Best way I can describe it in person is it looks almost like the same color as the back design of the Peelers V1. So if you have those, what that looks like in person, that's the same color as this. It's not every day that you see a mint colored playing card, and I really, really like that Daniel chose to go with this as the main one as opposed to black for the main one. I like that because it's very unique, it's different, and it just looks great. As with most casino decks, the back design is incorporated onto the front and back of the deck. You can see it's almost the standard Black Roses logo, but with some updates to the drawing of the roses. One side of the deck says Black Roses Hotel, and the other side says First Edition. On the back, you can see that there is a blue old USPCC style seal. It is off-centered, just like you would find on most casino decks. And it says the Black Roses Playing Card Company. The bottom has some ad copy and the website of where you can buy this deck. And the top says Black Roses Hotel in Germany. Now, to me, that hints at the idea that there may be a second edition of the Black Roses Hotel playing cards, and if so, I really look forward to that. Very casino style, I really like that. And there's nothing incorporated on the tuck flap or the inside of the box, so let's take a look at the deck. Woo! Oh man, these feel great. Wow. Wow. Your back design looks like this. You can see it's that nice mint green, kind of Tiffany blue color. You can see you get a thick-ish, I would say about medium-sized double border. It's white, then mint, then white again. I like that there's a thicker border on this than you would find on a traditional Black Roses deck, especially because it's meant to be like a casino deck. And in those days, borders were standard, just a lot thicker. So I like that. It's not too thick, but it's just thick enough to pass as a legitimate casino deck. You're also gonna get 2 identical jokers in a definite casino tradition. It says Joker in each corner in kind of a varsity casino font, and then says compliments of, and then I believe it's the city and West Germany. And you can see it has the 2 Black Roses with the mint green stems. Really nice, and anybody who knows me knows how much I love casino style jokers, so great addition to the deck. All right, your Ace of Spades looks like this. Very, very casino style. It has standard bicycle indices for the most part, and we'll talk about that. And as well, you can see it has a giant spade pip in mint green. The pip is very reminiscent of casino tradition, and just below it says Black Roses Hotel, the BR Playing Card Co., and then even has the 1902 at the bottom, which for most casino decks is something that you can find easily. All right, now as far as ad cards and gaff cards go, you are gonna get one kind of ad card that looks like this. So you can see it's got this dotted line where you can cut out and put it on your door. The green side says, please clean up the mess. And on the back is a red side that says, please do not disturb. And you can see it says completely legal, empty space is taking place. So you can probably fill in the blank literally to see what that means. All right, now this deck is technically fully custom, so let's talk about the faces. For your face cards, you can see that the diamonds and hearts are all done in this beautiful mint green color. As well, you can see that the indices and pips have been updated to be reminiscent of a more casino style aesthetic. They do have kind of an old casino, almost Arco pip vibe, but they are completely custom and drawn by Daniel. I really love the mint green. I think it's a nice addition to the deck and it helps keep with the theme. Your spades and clubs are done in traditional black with those casino style pips. You can really see it on the spades and clubs. They are just a little bit more vintage in shape and a little bit smaller than you would find them on a bicycle deck. All right, and now for my favorite part, let's talk about the cords. The cards are completely custom, again being in mint green and black, and a little bit of gray. This looks very similar to kind of like the altrosa deck, which was done in pink and gray. It's got this nice rusty Tiffany blue color, and it has some of Daniel Madison's friends as the court cards. You can see also some of the weapons and flowers have been swapped out for things like ice cream, cell phones, nail guns, and black roses. As well, it features Daniel himself as the King of Diamonds, and you can see that there is a 2 of Diamonds reveal in one of his palms. And of course, in case you were looking, you might notice that the King of Clubs looks strikingly similar, and that's because that is me drawn as the King of Clubs. Now, this was a huge honor. I think Daniel really does do the best court work when it comes to customization. Everything from faces to just the things that they're holding always come out really good. And seeing myself drawn as the King of Clubs, I think it really did me justice. Might have even been a little bit generous on the jaw and chin, but I'll take that. And that's just such an honor. So that makes this deck even more special for me, more special than it already was. So Daniel, if you're watching this, you did a great job. For all of you, if you own this deck, you now have me on the King of Clubs in your Black Roses hotel deck. All right, now that is pretty much it for how this deck looks. So let's switch angles and talk about how it handles. Now, in terms of handling, this is everything you would expect from the United States Playing Card Company. This deck is printed on crushed premium stock, very, very similar to every other Black Roses deck, now with the exception of the V1 reprint. The cards are pretty thin and they feel extremely soft right out of the box. I don't know if maybe I just got like a good batch or what, but they definitely feel softer than I was expecting, and they feel softer than most crushed premium decks do. So they feel very, very good right out of the box. Here's that new gerbil sound. One more time. Oh, beautiful. The cards spring very easily. Not a lot of effort has to go into it. The cards just kind of shoot off of my fingertips. And it sounds very satisfying. Listen to that. Ooh. Here's another fan for you. You can see you get just some of those elements of that mint green kind of poking through. Looks really good, especially brand new, of course. And if you fan the deck for the indices, you can see a nice contrast of black and mint green. Now the lighting might not be doing it justice, but the mint green is actually fairly easy to read, which was really my only concern. The cards definitely spread nice and evenly. They feel really good in the hands. This is absolutely a deck that is of quality, and I think that has a lot to do with the USPCC really stepping up their game, and especially for larger print runs like this. If I had to compare the feel of this deck to another deck you might own, it definitely feels very similar to other Black Roses decks. Feels a lot like all of them. They're all printed on the same stock. But as well, it feels like the Hydrogen deck by Elemental. It feels like the Jerry's Nuggets. It also feels like the Lit playing cards by Doc's Playing Cards. So anything on Crush Premium that you own, Orbits, whatever, it's definitely going to feel like that, which feels really, really good. Right out of the box, the deck fares best from bottom to top, which I think is consistent with most casino decks. You might have to check my facts on that, but I'm pretty sure that's it. Snappiness check. Ooh, nice and quiet. Very, very quiet card stock indeed. Doesn't sound very snappy. Nothing wrong with that. I actually kind of like that. It feels very malleable, very soft. Love it. In terms of card flourishes, I mean, this is definitely a deck that you could use for things like cardistry. I really like the color. I think a lot of cardists will appreciate that as well. But also the simple design with the thicker borders will make for some really interesting packet cuts. And even basic moves like what I usually do look really good with this deck. Here's what the cards look like under pressure. Oh, that was so easy. Wow, these cards are so soft. Amazing. And for things like Magic, I mean, any casino deck is good for Magic. Anything that has pretty standard pips and indices can be used for performance. I definitely think that you could perform Magic with this deck. If anything, it just looks like a very elegant casino style design, and the courts are recognizable enough to where you're not really going to have any issues with people being able to determine what the suit or value of the card is. And there you go. Now the only differences on the casino deck are it has a red seal instead of blue, and it is numbered. So this deck was actually one of only 1,000 printed. Very lucky I got some. The back design is done in black instead of Tiffany blue, and kind of has what looks like a thicker border. I don't know if that was on purpose or not. Pips and indices are the same. However, we have reverted back to traditional red and black, and some of the faces on the court cards have changed as well. And I am absolutely thrilled about not only how the deck came out, but just seeing me drawn on it. This deck crushed Kickstarter, so that was really exciting. Huge shout out to Daniel for making me look good on the courts. That could not have been an easy task, so I really appreciate that, buddy. So courtesy of Black Roses Playing Cards, we are going to be giving away 5 brand new sealed decks of cards. We are going to be giving away a Red Roses deck, a Black Roses altrosa deck, Black Roses polyantha deck, the Black Roses hotel deck, and the more rare Black Edition Black Roses casino deck. If you want to enter that giveaway, all you need to do is make sure you're a subscriber on this channel, drop a like on the video, and then head over to Daniel's channel. I'll leave the link below. Make sure you're subscribed to him and then leave a comment on this video once you've done all of that, letting me know that you satisfied those requirements. As well, at the time of this video, we are getting ready to launch the Slow Hands deck, but by the time you're seeing it, it's probably already on Kickstarter, so I will also make sure I leave that link down below. Slow Hands is my new company. We are producing our first deck of playing cards as we speak. I would appreciate all the support you can get. So if you're not familiar, I'll leave all the information you need down below. Check out the campaign, pick up a deck if you can. Every little bit helps. Really appreciate it. One more big shout out to Black Roses for helping me out with this episode. Also, big shout out to every one of you that has subscribed to this channel and that has helped me grow and make these connections. It means the world to me, and I really can't thank you all enough. But with all that being said, I hope everybody has a wonderful rest of their day. I know I will. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.